Hi, I'm Richard Vague with Tychos. This week we will discuss the cost of housing. In 1970, the average price of a home sold was 3 times the median U.S. salary. In 2022, it was 7.4 times. This has resulted in a housing affordability challenge for new and low-income homebuyers. Why has it escalated so much? Most of the answer comes down to the fact that, on average, homes are larger today than in the past. In 1970, the median square footage of a home was roughly 1,500 square feet, and in 2022, that had increased by 67% to roughly 2,500 square feet. Adjusted for that square footage difference, homes are only about 1.5 times or 47% more expensive now than 1970, and much of that has come just within the last handful of years. Digging deeper, we see that homes were generally 1,000 square feet or less for the entire period before 1950, although the data prior to 1954 is largely based off estimates and is less reliable, but it still gives us a decent sense of how large or small homes were. Why is the average home so much larger now? Especially since the average family size has been declining since the 1960s. Given that the median and mean size of homes is very close, not much of that increase can be attributed to the mega homes being built today. The increase came in part from the dramatic increases in home building efficiency in the immediate post-World War II period, though those have flattened out in more recent decades. Our analysis would suggest that much, if not most of the difference, relates to how slim the profit margin is on smaller homes, especially with the far greater building code requirements of today versus the past, disincentivizing new home construction of small homes. Building a 1,000 square foot home today brings comparatively little return for the builder. In some sense, this helps explain at least part of the tiny house movement, where homes have a maximum size of only 400 square feet. So, tiny homes aside, what's the solution on the housing affordability question? It has to come through radical breakthroughs in the cost of materials and construction themselves, which would do two things: reduce the cost of homes generally, and also improve the profit margin on smaller homes in the realm of 1,000 square feet, thus encouraging builders to offer more of that size. And there's much activity regarding breakthroughs in the cost of materials and construction. We see reports of modular home construction technology resulting in reductions of home costs of, let's say, 15%. And we also hear of modular home construction technology that also incorporates breakthroughs in less expensive materials, such that at scale, the overall home cost reductions may reach as high as 20 or 30% and possibly more. This would not be dissimilar to the improvements in home building efficiency witnessed immediately following World War II, when builders found more cost-efficient methods for mass production of smaller homes. Entire neighborhoods of identical homes that could be built much more cheaply than they had been previously. It's time for new cost and production breakthroughs. That's it for this week. Thanks.